The Magical Adventures of Chester, the Orange Persian Cat. Once upon a time, in a world not too different from ours, there lived a charming orange Persian cat named Chester. Chester wasn't your average cat, he was special. He had the power to time travel through history. One day, Chester decided to use his magical power to embark on an exciting adventure and share the wonders of history with children around the world. His first stop was the era of dinosaurs. Chester, with his fluffy tail and bright eyes, embarked on a thrilling journey to a time when huge beasts roamed the earth. Next, Chester whisked us off to ancient Egypt. We saw the Grand Pyramids, learned about hieroglyphs, and even met a sphinx. Then, Chester led us to the classical period. He pranced around with Greek philosophers in Athens and sprinted across Rome's ancient Colosseum. Chester's next adventure was in the Middle Ages. He bravely traversed through dark forests, crossed over towering castles, and witnessed a knight's joust. We then journeyed with Chester to the Renaissance, where he purred at the sight of beautiful works of art and exquisite music. Our time-traveling cat then hopped to the Age of Discovery. He sailed on the mighty ships of explorers, mapping the coasts of new and uncharted lands. Soon, Chester took us to the American Revolution. He showed us patriotic heroes who fought bravely for their rights in the face of tyranny. The Industrial Revolution was Chester's next stop. We saw factories, trains, and fascinating mechanisms that revolutionized the world. Then came the Victorian era, with Chester wrapping his tail around Charles Dickens as he penned a classic. Chester then jumped to the Roaring Twenties, where he danced to the rhythm of jazz music and watched the first films in cinemas. Chester's journey continued into the swinging 60s. He watched as man took his first steps on the moon. The Orange Persian Cat then whisked us to the digital age, exploring the invention of the internet and the world's first personal computers. Chester even took us to the future, showing us flying cars and robots that lived harmoniously with humans. As we journeyed with Chester, we realized he was teaching us, making history fun and engaging for children. Chester the cat was not just a storyteller, he was a history teacher, a friend, and an adventurer. With Chester, history was no longer a boring subject filled with dates and facts. Instead, it became a magical story, full of life and excitement. Through Chester's eyes, we saw the bravery of knights, the wisdom of philosophers, and the creativity of artists. We experienced history's highs and lows, its triumphs and failures, and its hopes and dreams. Through our adventurous cat, history became a shared journey of curiosity and discovery, a tale that weaved us all together. And so, children all over the world fell in love with history, thanks to our charming time-traveling cat, Chester. In his company, every day was a new adventure, a new time, a new place. Chester, the Orange Persian Cat, became the hero of all children, making history a magical journey. With Chester, we realized that history is not just our past, but also our guide, our friend, and our story. And with that, our tale ends, but remember, Chester's adventures through history are always just a paw print away. That's the story of Chester, the magical orange Persian cat who made history a delightful adventure for children everywhere.